the GLP-1s, Ozempic type drugs are being studied for alcoholism. And I'm seeing tons of my patients come back and say, I don't really want to drink. And these aren't like alcoholics, actually. These are people who just drink socially, but maybe too much sometimes. Like it's an unnecessary form of calories, alcohol. But they're like, I don't want to drink. It's great. I've cut those calories out of my life, but also it's just healthier. I feel great the next day when I go out.
It's an interesting conversation. And I think it'll be a debate because I know for myself, like I'm in recovery and I have been since I got sober, not to get too much into it because I don't talk about it on a public level, but they said decades ago, maybe someday science will achieve something where you can take a pill and your desire to drink will be gone. But until then, there's got to be another way. So for me, it was like this spiritual path that has brought me so much fulfillment, and it just eradicated the need for me to drink or do drugs, not replacing one with the other, but it was like the obsession was lifted. I haven't thought about drinking or doing drugs. I haven't had a desire since the day that I got sober, and I wouldn't trade that for anything. I wouldn't trade that for a shot or a pill or something that could take away the desire to drink or use. But obviously there are people who don't want to go down that path, and there are people who aren't technically alcoholics, but they are problem drinkers, where it's like a harm reduction thing, where I think it could be incredibly valuable, or people who just cannot get sober and they try the recovery thing and they can't stay in and they're in and out. And potentially, I believe it's a chronic terminal disease. It's going to lead you down that path, and it usually gets worse, never better. So in those cases, like it could be life-saving.